Hi there, I'm coming to you from this beautiful forest. I am not in the middle of nowhere, but it feels that way and it is sunny. And today's topic for this video is the idea or the projects to dim our sun, the star that is warming the planet, that is providing the source of heat, light, life. And I'm going to tell you a little story kind of leading up to me finding out that this is actually happening, because I do not read the news. I only find out about things from other people and maybe some YouTube channels or, just information, just kind of flying by somewhere in the supermarket or, a billboard, something like that. So because I don't watch the news, I actually didn't know about this news. And the interesting thing is that before I recorded the channeling that I've just posted, the one to stop suffering, like how to stop suffering, I could really feel just before pressing record that the elements are coming in very strong, like kind of in my face. And I was like, wow, that's interesting, because okay, maybe they have to do with suffering and can help us, because we know that when we are in nature we are better. And also looking at nature, we can realize that all is well and that birth and rebirth are our natural cycles as they are in nature. So so I could really feel the elements. And also recently I've been really drawn to saying hello to the sun. Every morning, in fact every moment I would look straight into the sun and really feeling that appreciation and saying, how happy I am that the sun is actually there. And it was interesting for me to observe as well, because I feel drawn to different elements at different times, and I'm just kind of realizing it now. In the most recent months, I would say it's water, and this time, these days, it is the sun, it is fire, the fire element. I've also been feeling, and maybe you have been feeling that too, that there are moments throughout my day that I feel completely energized and full of life and full of light. And there are moments when I feel tired and lethargic and I just feel like going to sleep, basically. And all of these together kind of made sense to me all of a sudden when I saw a video come up by Amanda Ellis, who is a great channel. She's a great reader, and I don't watch all of her videos, but I really like to watch the videos I'm drawn to. And she posted this video entitled something along the lines of dimming the sun in the UK. And I was like, wow, that's weird. That's a weird title of a video. So I went on and watched it at a later date. And I must say I was a little bit shocked, because there are actual projects by the government right now that aim to dim our sun, the sun that is shining right now. So This is a perfect day also to record this video. So this is all kind of a little bit shocking and not. This is all a wake-up call. I am recording this video so that we all step up our game, including myself. So we who call ourselves the lightworkers or the spiritual community, we need to stop hiding. We need to shine brighter. We need to feel that light from within. And I think there are some animals. Oh, I just saw a red squirrel. Wow. Little baby. You see, she is coming to confirm, and she's red. That's fire. To me, that's the color of fire. So a perfect timing and perfect confirmation. So yeah, we do need to step up. We need to shine brighter. And you know, it's okay to feel a certain way throughout the day and then a completely the opposite way another moment, because there are so many energies on the planet right now. Everyone is clearing. The planet is changing. Times are changing. And so we are all processing our own stuff and the stuff of the collective, because we are a part of it. And what I am kind of pointing at here is that we look a little bit beyond and past the news and the huge emotions that it might stir in some of us. I know it did in me. I was like, no way, that is like the craziest idea. And you know, I'm not gonna call names, but whoever thought of that is really not in the right mind, I think, because you know, this is basically the life giving source, one of them on this planet, so that will affect them as well. Anyway, whatever emotions you've just felt, if you just found out about those experiments probably going to happen, or if you heard this news before, you know, breathe first of all, and second of all, rather than going inwards, and I don't mean inwards like meditating, I mean like collapsing, shielding, hiding, we need to shine brighter, we need to break through, we need to come out of our shells. And this is really one of the most important messages for everyone. And I think there are so many spiritual teachers and people just sharing their experiences online and in person, and there are more and more because there is more and more need for that. And also because there are more and more people awakening. So one of the things that Amanda Ellis is saying in that video, she's saying, if this is not going to be a wake-up call for many, many people, then I don't know what will what will be a wake-up call. So I think there will be a lot of people waking up. There will be a lot of, you know, protests and stuff, and she says that as well. I signed a petition, by the way. You can sign a petition online. After all, we are all people, and it's not like the government is separate or something. We need to see everyone and everything as parts of ourselves. So, yeah, the first solution and the first advice from me to me and to all of you, if you wish to take it, is to shine brighter. The second one is to see whomever is deciding to do these experiments, to dim the sun, to see them as a part of you. Because when we are not looking at the so-called shadow in ourselves, then that's when the shadow comes up even more. And it only comes up to be cleared. So it's not them against me or you or us. It is everyone together. And because we are all one source, then they are us. They are you. They are me. So go within, as in meditate, and look at the parts that you shunt. Look at the parts of yourself that you deny. Look at the parts of yourself that you don't want to look at. Look at those parts that you sweep under a carpet, that you push in a corner of your consciousness. Look at those parts of yourself, and rather than judging them any more than you already have, accept them, love them, bless them, soothe them like a child who is suffering, who is crying, who's having a tantrum. Sometimes the best thing to do is to literally give them a hug and or offer them a hug and hold them in that space, in that vision of gentleness, of love, of acceptance, of grace. So, yeah, and it might take, a visualization or a certain guided meditation or just going within and just feeling, but please do that. You matter, I matter, we all matter. And when we do this work, we are truly healing all, because we are all one. Okay, so the final point I think I have, I just made some points so I don't kind of go off too much. I wrote down, say hello and appreciate the sun, because even if you can't see it, the sun is still there. That special star that is giving, or that is participating in giving this planet life, is always there and always shining. So let us appreciate it more, let us acknowledge it more, and let us just feel that it is there. And through that, because it's a law of attraction based, so attraction based universe, or law of attraction is is the biggest law in this universe, on this planet. Because everything is attraction based, you basically attract more of the sun, more of the sunlight, more of the actual sun's presence on the surface, because you are on the surface of this planet right now. So third or fourth and final point from me is again to shine the light, but meditate, visualize, see yourself as this ascended master, as Jesus, as an angel, just shining the light, and walk about like this. See your footsteps being gold or silver or white and shiny as you walk. See yourself as this bright being of light. And, you know, this needs to be authentic. So you need to truly feel light, and you need to feel joy, or anything that is hope and above. That's Abraham Hicks, because they have this emotional guidance system idea and the emotional scale of emotions. And hope is when the energy shifts to really kind of take you to the higher vibrations. So anything hope and above, and I'm sure you can imagine all the feelings that they might be, when you feel there, when you feel optimistic, when you feel joyful, when you feel loving, when you feel appreciative, when you feel you are like having fun, when you're laughing, these are the moments when you are shining. And when you kind of realize that, turn up the light. One of the methods somebody mentioned, a beautiful couple, they were guiding meditations some years ago. Not sure if they still do that. But one of the ideas they gave the group at the time, and I was a part of it, was to visualize a volume knob and just turning up the volume of the light. If you feel good now, do it now. Let's turn up the volume. Turning up the volume of the light. Yeah. So my request is that we all shine brighter. We appreciate the sun. We love and accept and soothe all those parts of ourselves that have been judged by ourselves, and that we just have fun. We just have fun with all of this. This is creation. And when you just think about it, I mean, you just turn a knob and you can move your hand, or, move it in your mind, see it in your mind's eye. It's so fun. It's just like you are a magician. So be a magician, transform your world. Just let it become magical, and more light will flow, and you will benefit through those practices, and the planet will, and the people on this planet will, and all of creation will. Thank you. That's all I want to say. Yeah. Sending love and blessings, and have fun, you magical beings. Till next time. Bye.